how long it takes for the machine to work. So that bobbin here, I'll stop it right there because then I'll jam it in the pulley. So now the machine is activated, and what happened is my chain here will rotate the bar that's sitting normally in front of the fire with a piece of meat cooking. Just like our normal oven that we have today, 325, 350 degrees, guess what? It'll take you roughly an hour of ham. It takes us the exact same amount. The advantage of that machine is that it prevents me from having to sit there for 5 hours turning a 5-pound roast in front of the fire at an irregular speed. This is constant. And it takes roughly right now about 20 minutes for me to rewind the machine back up. So if I go with this particular one here, the arms are the same length, but I have air resistance, so I will slow down my machine. So my stone will take roughly 45 minutes to hit the floor from the ceiling. If I go to the even bigger one, the longer arms here will give you roughly about an hour and 5, almost an hour and 10 minutes for that same try, and it's the same distance that the rock is traveling. And it's all based on the amount of weight that you have on the bar. So you basically add more weight if need be. Where are you in your cooking time? So if you're starting your cooking, you're going to want your meat to rotate very slowly, the big guy, and so on. You just, after an hour or so, you replace it by a little faster one, then the meat will translate, the heat will translate inside the meat, will basically start cooking. The advantage of this particular machine is the fact that I can add 2 other chains. And you notice that my andiron here have 2 other places to put chains on. So I can have a bar with a duck, a very fatty meat, that renders dripping onto the other meats that are below it, collected by my drip tray. And that oil will be returned at the top. We can also use the andiron. The reason why they have these little things, because we have our pots have little handles. Then you can have some oil with some herbs heating up that you're going to use to baste your meat. It's all part of the cooking. And again, as I was explaining, when you're standing on this place here, this is the original brick of the house. From the original house. We basically, when they cleaned out the dirt to locate this house, they basically found this up and they just fixed up the corners a little bit. But there's an expression, as I was saying, pied dans les plats in French is feet in the pot. Because guess what? When we cook, you'll have pots all over. Same thing on this side, and just a trail so you can go in, add wood to your fire, draw embers, distribute it. But if you're not careful, when you get up, you're going to walk into a pot. I've done it.
I did my best to notice when the call came down the line, up to the platform of surrender. I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart, cut the cord. Are we human, or are we dancer? My sign is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human, or are we dancer? Respects to grace and virtue, send my condolences to good. Give my regards to soul and romance, they always did the best they could. sign is vital. My hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. You gotta let me know, are we human or are we dancer? My sign is vital, my hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human or are we dancer? Are we human or are we dancer? Are we human or are we dancer?
Cheers to the freaking weekend. I'll drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let the jiggles in sinking. I'll drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Don't let the bastards get you down. Turn it around with another round. There's a party at the bar. Everybody put your glasses up and I'll drink to that. Yeah, I'll drink to that. Yeah.
Life's too short to be sitting around miserable. People gon' talk whether you doing bad or good. Yeah, got a drink on my mind and my mind on my money. Yeah, looking so fine, gonna find me a honey. Yeah,
I got my ribbons on and I'm feeling real cool tonight. Yeah, everybody's vibing, so don't nobody start a fight. Yeah, cheers to the freaking weekend. I'll drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let the jiggles in sinking. I'll drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Don't let the bastards get you down. Turn it around with another round. There's a party at the bar. Everybody put your glasses up and I'll drink to that. Yeah, I'll drink to that. Yeah. About to hop up on the bar, put it all on my card tonight. Yeah.